Connie Man puts the jiggle in Gigolo 2. Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Frankie Chu, and this is my review of The Gigolo 2. Last year's The Gigolo was everything you could want in a Category 3 movie. Tawdry, explicit, and so entertaining I felt like I should have worn protection. But I'm glad I didn't. Never mind. Dominic returns as the titular character, Fung. Having tasted success as a singer and a movie star and a gigolo, he now spends his nights managing a fabulous nightclub where young and glamorous people mingle with sex workers who have the night off. Naturally, Fung hasn't hung up his jock yet, so to speak. He still does freelance sexual response consulting. He is, after all, a professional. He is uniquely trained and equipped to deal with things like self-diagnosed frigidity. The treatment for which, in case you were wondering, is getting finger blasted in a seafood delivery truck parked on a side street. That's not a euphemism. He's also able to deal with, and I quote, an extra thick hymen. It matches her eyebrows. But now I'm just being mean. Making her Category 3 debut is Connie Man. This woman's last name being Man is like my last name being cheerful. She's appeared in movies like Lan Kwai Fong 3, Flirting in the Air, and My Sassy Hubby. She's also appeared in Lan Kwai Fong 2, Don't Go Breaking My Heart 2, and From Vegas to Macau 2. So perhaps it's no surprise she's in The Gigolo 2. She plays Monica, a struggling actress with few career prospects, a shitty boyfriend, a shitty family, a sick mother, and a shit ton of medical bills. What's a pretty innocent young girl to do to make ends meet? Well, you make sure that your ankles don't. Luckily for her, more than one of her colleagues works in the horizontal refreshment industry, and they're more than happy to welcome her into a world of sex, money, and some of the richest ugly dudes the world has ever seen. But Monica doesn't like sex and isn't very good at it. Who can she turn to? Who do you think? In a weird sort of thematic homage to classic martial arts movies, Monica begins a protracted training sequence involving 2 globs of tofu and a 12-inch cigar. And since when did cigars have veins? I could tell you more about the plot, but who really gives a shit about the plot in a Category 3 movie? We all know why we watch these movies. Let me tell you another thing you probably already know. Connie Man doesn't show us any more of her than we've already seen in her other movies. The odd part, though, is that we don't see any of those kinds of things from anyone else either. There are, much to my surprise, none of these on display in this movie, so we definitely don't see any of this either. The best we get is a half an ass crack a few times, and at least one of those was a man. In the first Gigolo movie, Dominic was the mayor of Titty City. This time, at least in terms of prurient visuals, he's the mayor of Dullsville. But that doesn't mean that The Gigolo 2 doesn't deserve its Category 3 rating. It definitely does. Tony Ho, who put a lot of the torque into the first movie, returns as a different character this time, but still swings a big wrench, as it were. He plays Big Dog, who leads a group of rich whoremongers. Winnie Leung plays Big Dog's wife, Mona, and boy, is she a Mona. Samuel Leung Chuk Moon, no stranger to local cinema's gutter, turns in yet another sleazy performance as one of Big Dog's pals who's got a pretty demanding idea of customer service. This movie is lurid, unsettling, and very memorable. And not just for a hot tub in which the water is CGI. Or dialogue like, tell Sushi to remember to ask for dick. Those things do help, though. What I really liked about The Gigolo 2 is how uncomfortable it made me at times. It's oddly affecting, and I sincerely respect it for that. I'm not sure that I would feel completely comfortable recommending this movie, because it's a very unique experience. But as I said, I kind of enjoyed the tonal car crashes and the gleeful wallowing in wrongness. The Gigolo 2 is different. I may never watch it again, or I might, but if I don't, it's still gonna stay with me for quite a long time. Now, if you think you'll enjoy it, you should definitely watch it. And besides, it's the only way you're gonna get to play Where is Jane Wong? The Gigolo 2 is still playing in cinemas in Hong Kong and probably will be here a while because people tend to like these kind of movies. So if you want to watch it, go to a cinema and see it. If not, wait till you can rent it or buy it. Don't steal this movie. When this movie gets released to home video, I'll update the description with a link where you could buy a copy and not be a downloading shit dick. If you enjoyed my review, please tell me. If you didn't, please tell me. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.